welcome back to a quick Blu-ray and DVD and 4K update by the looks of the pile. So yeah, this is I think episode 3 in my recent series of updates. So what I'll do is I'll start off with all the films I've done boxings for, rather than bore you and watch them all again. I'll just quickly flick through them. To start off with is then the Arrow Videos release of The Ring, coming out this month. I think it might be sold out now, from what I've been told. So glad I picked that up while I can. As you can see, you get first 3, well, you get 3 rings, and you get Spiral, is it? But anyway, I've already done a unboxing to this. So if you want to hear more on my views of this edition, go and check out the unboxing. I have watched Ring since picking this up, well, since the unboxing, and it's a great transfer in my view. Just wish they had a removable J card on that. That's another thing I like to point out. But anyway, so that's The Ring. If you want to see more, go and check out the unboxing. Next up is 101 Films on the Black Labels, class of 1984. Great movie here. I talked a bit more about this in the unboxing, so I'm not going to do much here. But yeah, really enjoyed this one. Pleasantly surprised. Is this one with Michael J. Fox, or was that... Yeah, Michael J. Fox, or Michael Fox as he's known in this. But yeah, great film. If you want to see the unboxing, go check that out. Next up is a Jackie Chan Wheels on Meals, or Meals on Wheels as I always seem to call it, with 3 dragons. If you've not heard, 88 Films have announced 4 more Jackie Chan films coming out, which is very exciting. We're getting a lot of the back catalogue now of Jackie Chan release, so it's great stuff. So yeah, that's Wheels on Meals from Eureka. Next up is 88 Films release of Swamp Thing. Did an unboxing of this. It's a Wes Craven movie. At the time of unboxing I hadn't watched it, and since then I've gone and seen this. So it's a great it's a Wes Craven movie. When watching it, you can see it. I think they did this just before Nightmare on Elm Street, so just after, so it's in between, you know, Last House on the Left and this, and Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, you can't tell it's a Wes Craven movie, if that makes any sense. But yeah, really loads of flaws I could pick up in this film, but at the end of the day, it's Swamp Thing. What do you expect? You don't expect something perfect. But yeah, there we go, Swamp Thing. And finally, on the unboxings I've already done, is the Spanish Critters release. Yeah, so very happy. Someone said that the Arrow may have the rights to this in the UK. I mean, that would be great to see their release. But yeah, this is the Critters Spanish Blu-ray release, Blu-ray and DVD of all 4 films, a numbered edition. I'm not sure, to be honest, if this is still available on Amazon Spain. I've not, to be honest, checked since I've purchased my copy. But yeah, a great edition of all 4 films. If you want to see more on this, then please go and check out the unboxing. Right, moving on. A couple of DVDs quickly. First DVD is the Anchor Bay DVD release of Halloween, Region 1. Every time I see a decent, an edition of Halloween I don't own for a decent price, I do pick them up. So yeah, just your bog standard edition. They do a 2-disc numbered edition on the Anchor Bay release. I think it's a thicker case 2-disc edition, but this is just the standard 1-disc edition, but with the holographic, what's the word? You know what I mean, the front cover. So yeah, Halloween. Next, the second DVD and last is Boar. This is a John Jarratt movie. I met him in HorrorCon a few years ago, and he was talking about this film. He had a poster on his desk to sign. So this is quite a few years old, this film, but I only got it obviously as it's included in this update recently. But yeah, quite a good creature feature. Stars John Jarratt and Bill Moseley from Wolf Creek and lots of other movies. Fame from Bill Moseley. I'm just trying to think of one. I can't even think. Devil's Rejects, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. But yeah, kind of horror royalty, shall we say. I really want to meet Bill Moseley as well. But anyway, it's a creature feature about a wild boar killing a load of Australians. Very stereotypical Australians, though. The dialogue in here, and I think it takes the piss a bit, if I'm honest. But yeah, it's all right, worth picking up. I think it was like £3-4 quid, something like that. So for that sort of price, definitely worth checking out. Next up is a couple of Poundland pickups. Don't pick up too many of them nowadays, because to be honest, the selection of my Poundland's shit. And for £2, it's a bit of a, I don't know, something about paying £2 now when you could get them for £1. But first up is Run All Night. So Ed Harris plays this kind of like gang lord, kingpin, and his friend Liam, who's played by Liam Neeson, is kind of this alcoholic, and their 2 sons fall out, and Liam Neeson's forced to kill Ed Harris's son in defence of his own son, which is this guy here who's played by Rick Flag, as I call him. Oh no, is it Rick Flag? Or is it Robocop? Was he both? Oh fuck, I can't remember. Anyway, so basically it's then a battle of these two, battle of wits, battle of who can kill who first. But you know, not too bad. I mean, for £2, definitely worth watching. Yeah, so Liam Neeson in Run All Night, get rid of that. Next up is a Mike Flanagan movie, which is Oculus. Slow burn of a film, to be honest. I'm Marmite with Mike Flanagan. I don't like his TV series, or I couldn't get into his TV series on Netflix. I can't remember what they call it now. But yeah, this one, yeah, it's a slow burn, but a reward at the end. It's basically about a mirror which causes, well, it's a possessed, demonized mirror, and it kills this young brother and sister's parents when they were young, and the boy goes inside, gets locked up in a mental asylum, and she becomes, I don't know, a success, becomes, you know, and then when he gets out, she had spent all these years while he's away rigging up cameras, basically rigging up a plot to prove that this possessed, demonized mirror is real. But yeah, definitely worth a watch. So for £2, definitely worth picking up. All right, next up, we'll get rid of these. Let's do these two first. A couple more from Spain. It's The Ambulance, starring Eric Roberts, James Earl Jones. It's basically a bit hard to explain this one. It's a Larry Cohen film. It's basically about an ambulance which goes around picking up diabetics to take them back to experiment on. And Eric Roberts plays this character where he's basically a stalker, stalking this woman, or basically just took fancy to some woman, and she collapses and gets taken away in an ambulance, and then he goes to the local hospital to find her because he's like perving on her, and she's not there. So then he basically starts looking for her, and it goes from there. Eric Roberts must have been on some sort of drugs during this film. He is all over the place. He's so over the top in this film. But to be honest, it's great. And James Earl Jones, there's a scene in this where James Earl Jones, it's mental, the scene in it. It's really, really mental. A bit of a spoiler, when he dies in it, oof, spoiler territory. It's crazy, crazy scene. If you want to see it, go on YouTube and put James Earl Jones ambulance scene. It's on there. But yeah, ambulance, yeah. Well, 90 odd minutes of great fun. Next up is a Bill Paxton movie I hadn't seen, and it's called Mortuary. It's a very early 80s slasher movie about a killer. A unique thing about the killer in here, he's got one of them rods where you, what's the word, where you pump stuff in dead bodies. Embalming, that's an embalming rod. And as he kills people, the embalming rod's got like a hose coming out the end, so blood splits out the end. So quite a cool little different choice for a murder weapon. But yeah, Bill Paxton, Linda Day George, she's good in it. She was also in Pieces, the Spanish slasher movie. That was really good. And I think so was Christopher George as well. But anyway, yeah, basically just a slasher movie, and definitely worth your time if you like that sort of thing, and that cover is badass. Alright, next up is an 88 Films release of Deem, Night of the Demons 2. Very cheesy, very over the top, but a pleasantly good time. Some shit CGI, but that's what you kind of get in the early days of CGI. I don't know why they did it, because a lot of the kills and things are practical. I just think they just tried to put something CGI in there at the time to look cool, but on retrospective, watching it now, it just looks a load of bollocks. But yeah, I've not seen the original, but to be honest, I don't think you need to watching this. This was done years and years afterwards, wasn't it? I'm sure it's like a 90s movie, this. But yeah, 88 Films release of Night of the Demons 2. Go watch it. Next up is a couple of Eurekas. Charles Bronson, And this is in Breakheart Pass, so a bit different to Night of the Demons 2, followed up by this. So it's kind of a western, real cool western, and it's about Charles Bronson. He gets arrested at the beginning. He's in a bar and then he gets arrested, and he goes on this train. This train journey is taking some medicine to what they believed is a camp. I won't say any more about that because there's a twist there. But basically, on this train journey, people start getting killed off. So it's kind of like a murder mystery. And Charles Bronson just plays a great character in this. And do you know what? I'm really getting into my Charles Bronson movies. Shout out to Eastwood Fan for Life. He's a bit of a Charles Bronson fan. There we go, put my teeth in. But yeah, enjoyed this one, but not as much as this one. So this is a massive cinema release of Hard Times. So fucking brilliant this is. Charles Bronson plays this drifter who goes into town and befriends the James Corbin character. Was it Speedy or Speed? I can't remember now. Because I watched this as soon as I got it at the beginning of the month. Yeah, named Speed. There we go, Speed. And basically he just plays this drifter who basically fights. It's a bit like Lionheart. Is it Lionheart or AWOL? But better, to be honest. And he's basically this real tough guy, and just gets paid, earns his way, earns his due, just fighting. So yeah, Hard Times, definitely worth checking that one out. Next up is Colobus. Not going to talk about this. This is the recent Arrow release because I've done a review of it. Me and Randy Moore watched this the other night. So yeah, go watch that to hear more about our views on this. But I watched the extras after doing the review, and it made me appreciate the film a bit more because they explained a couple of things I didn't like about it. But so I'll leave you with that. But yeah, please go and check out the review on that one. Thank you. And next up is Pet Sematary, the 4K release. Not watched this release since picking it up. Do you want to ask? It's one of the ones where I ordered on Amazon. Totally forgot about it, and it just popped up. I've done the unboxing for this, haven't I? I should have included that at the beginning. So not going to talk more about it. Pet Sematary. Get rid of that. And for the last one, it's something I've been after for a while, and it's the Stranger Things 4K box set edition. So a friend of mine was in the States. He goes quite regularly, and he's a big physical media collector. He used to actually own a Region 1 DVD shop, and that's why I really got into collecting. And anyway, he put up on Facebook that he'd been into Target. I want to say it was Target, or I think it was Target. And these ones sell for $20, the 4K box set. So I hit him up, and he kind of picked me up a one. So I'm glad to finally get a physical copy of the Strange Things. It's annoying that they haven't released it. I don't think they've released it anywhere else in the world, just in the States. So yeah, there we go. Region 1 release of Stranger Things. So there we go, just a quick overview of stuff I've picked up the past few weeks. Please comment. It's good to get to conversations going with you guys who watch this. And yeah, I'll see you again soon. Peace.